to return to strong and takes the victory in just over an hour on Louis Armstrong. Yeah, not a performance to be to be particularly looking back on. I don't think Siniakova will be watching this match many more times. But yeah, it's positive to see from Keys. It's positive to see her completing a match. Pretty strong. I mean, some of the backhands down the line she was hitting in that match were lovely. And I think now she goes on to play the qualifier, Maya Joint. I believe that's how you say her name. Beat Laura Siegmund in the first round. So obviously coming into the match with Keys off the back of 4 wins, considering she came through qualifying. So yeah, that'll be interesting. I mean, Keys will be the overwhelming favourite, just given her pedigree and experience. I'm not quite sure how old Joint is. I believe she's a young Australian talent. I first heard of her name in the Australian swing early this year. Yeah, just 18, so obviously a very talented young player. But yeah, I mean, poor from Siniakova, but she, like I said, she does still have doubles with Taylor Townsend, and I think they've definitely got to be one of the favourites for the title, coming off the back of Wimbledon. Siniakova also won Roland Garros with Coco Gauff. So yeah, doubles is really where she comes into her own, but it was a poor performance on the singles court today. But Keys looking pleased in her interview. I mean, I don't know if anyone else has got any questions before we bring this live stream to an end. I believe you've now got 50 minutes of nothing on Louis Armstrong before the night sessions begin on both Louis Armstrong and what do you call it, Arthur Ashe Stadium. Yes, our producer, I did have Madison Keys losing in the first round, so that's, and I think I had Siniakova going to about the 4th round, so that's come back to bite me. I should really, it's not come back to bite me. I think he's really watching her in this match. I think you've got to have Keys at least going. I mean, you'd expect her to get past Joint. I haven't really watched a lot of Joint. Actually, very big on Joint. Did Madison win this match with Siniakova? You lose it. I mean, I think I think Siniakova definitely played a big part in it, unforced errors wise, but Keys was very strong in that second set in particular. But yeah, I think I would say Siniakova probably played a bigger part in terms of her errors. If Keys was to reach the 3rd round, it would probably be either you're looking at either Tomjanovic, Anley, Kudermetova, or Mertens. Again, I think Keys, if she's feeling good, would be the favourite to get through that, and then she'd play Sabalenka possibly, which would be perhaps a bit scarring from last year, the semi-final where she played Sabalenka and was up but ended up losing it. But also, Sabalenka would not much. The connection just went a bit. Yeah, and as our producer mentioned, similar at Wimbledon this year, really up in the match against Paolini before injury. The injury I mentioned seemed to hamper her, and Paolini fought back and went on to reach the final. So I hope that Keys, whatever happens in this tournament, completes it on her own terms, in terms of no injury hampering her, and just either goes on to win the title. I mean, that would be quite something, or loses just because her opponent was better than her. That's the main thing. But yeah, always a threat, particularly on US hard courts. That'll be interesting to see. Very interesting to see. I'm not sure who else we've got on stream either now or coming up today. If we want to just give them a quick shout out if anything you want to look out later. Yeah, we've got obviously Djokovic and Albot and Tiafoe and Kovacevic in the night session. I'm not sure who is covering them, but I'm sure our producer will give me a heads up before I head off after this quite quick match. Yeah, so do tune in for Djokovic and Albot. I believe Tiafoe Kovacevic on first. Yeah, Vanch and Damien for Tiafoe. Tiafoe, and so Vanch and Damien for Tiafoe on first, then Louis covering Novak Djokovic's first match in his title defense. So yeah, I don't know why I said Louis Armstrong, Tiafoe's, and Matthew is covering Djokovic. Yeah, my bad. Obviously, Djokovic will be on Arthur Ashe. Yeah, I'm not sure Louis Armstrong would be covering it. I think that's unlikely. Yeah, very, very impressive. Yeah. Krambugi coming just before the stream comes to an end. But yeah, I'm sure there'll be lots of Monfils talk. Monfils is currently... he's a breakup in the second after losing the first. But early days in that second set against Schwartzman. Yeah, cheers everyone. Thanks for joining. I hope you enjoy the rest of today's US Open play, and I'm sure I'll catch you later in the tournament, if not very soon. But for the time being, keep talking tennis.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis.
Ready? Play.
Quick refresh on my top 10. Number 10, Andre Rublev. Number 9, Tommy Paul. Number 8, Francis Tiafoe. Number 7, Ben Shelton. Number 6, Taylor Fritz. Number 5, Daniel Medvedev. Number 4, Alexander Zverev. Number 3, Novak Djokovic. Number 2, Jannik Sinner. And number 1, Carlos Alcaraz. Do let me know your thoughts on my power rankings. Get in those comments below. And tell me whether you agree or disagree. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis.
Number 11, Marta Kostyuk. Number 10, Paula Badosa. Number 9, Barbora Krejcikova. Number 8, Jasmine Paolini. Number 7, Elena Rybakina. Number 6, Danielle Collins. Number 5, Zhang Qinwen. Number 4, Coco Gauff. Number 3, Jessica Pegula. Number 2, Iga Świątek. And number 1, for the first time in my power rankings history, Aryna Sabalenka.